For 500 $100 last week on Facebook, and they'll be able to jack up the price. And this is where we go back to Lou's story, because the reason why she's telling the story is that it was only a deal because it wasn't recognizable as a brand name product. But the fact that these chain thrift stores are getting in on the hustle is made even worse when you realize that A, oftentimes they're megacorps worth billions of dollars, and B, their business model is already so OP. People still say OP. I know it was a big gaming thing when I was kind of phasing out of my gaming life, but let me know if I'm indeed as old as I feel. So for example, a sandwich shop has to pay for the bread and the cheese that goes into their sandwich, like all the raw materials. But thrift stores get all their baseline raw materials, clothing, home goods, whatever, for free. But not even just for free. People deliver free stuff to the thrift store themselves. They also don't allow any skilled labor. Every employee they hire is paid minimum wage, so they really just have to make rent, and the rest is all profit. Now Goodwill does have its issues, but it's really the for-profit ones that we need to be picking on here because they are actually horrible. They were accused of false advertising, dressing up like a charity organization, while what they do in truth is partner with these charities. However, sales revenue doesn't go directly to these causes. This makes them look really good on the surface and convinces shoppers that they're doing good by purchasing things as savers, but the business is essentially just taking advantage of customers' goodwill. Get it? Goodwill. Anyway, as we've seen the explosion of popularity in thrifting, we see thrift stores rebranding to take advantage of this change of perception. Listen to this article. New Goodwill stores are going to be bigger and brighter. They're going to be in better neighborhoods, and they even designed a signature scent to mask any unpleasant smells. They're hiring influencers to promote them. This feels like I'm reading a press release from Target or something. And this is all just a rebrand for Goodwill to be seen as something other than just a place to find cheap, formerly loved goods. You know, this quote is fucking crazy. Tim O'Neill, CEO
of Goodwill of Central and Northern Arizona, hired a company that develops scents for Las Vegas casinos in an effort to eliminate the musty aroma that often plagues secondhand stores. Like, we came up with the whole thrifting has become gambling idea before we found this